Greetings everyone, please get a moment to make sure everything's set on up. Twitch is going, Twitter is going, Kick is going. YouTube is going. And oops, Rumble is not set up right. Okay, now rebooting the Rumble. There we go, Rumble is now set up correctly. I think everything is good here. Time to activate the live chat windows. That's good, that's all good there. Activate the macros, and I think everything's good on this computer. Wait, switch over the YouTube over here. Since YouTube's the least reliable for the live chat window box I have. One moment. And looks like everything's good to go now, so let's go and get started. Start with a nice easy 1v1. Got a US versus OKW. That seems well enough. Not sure how long today's stream will be, just because of an issue with my back not being good at the moment. I'll at least try for 3 replays for today, but we'll find out soon enough. Oh, one thing I need to do down here. Sorry for keep on alt tabbing. And there we go. Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another couple euros to replay straight from the live games lobby. So on the bottom or just right side is the blue OKW player, got Oberstai. So on the left side is the red USF, we have Lu with all capitals. Immediate doctrinal lock-in with an elite armor doctrine. The US player could go for heavy cav, urban assault, or armor company. Rifle squad looks didn't get a rally, so he's a little bit idle there. Hopefully he realizes it. Another rifle squad queued on up. He has rectified it at least. And I can now see if I were to click on the structure, sometimes it shows you where it's flagged, right? Guess not. Oh well. Another rifle squad on the build queue. Got another Volksgrenadier as well, so got double Volksgrenadiers, not uncommon. And we got these sectors being captured on up, of course. Of course, it's just early capturing game. The US player does have a Jackson bulletin. He wants more reliable Jacksons. I quite understand. Jacksons are already pretty reliable, but high reliability is always nice to have. Especially when it comes to your tank destroyers, you want to make sure you always pen against the heaviest assets. Going from missions point and the point there, rifle squad does see a bit some damage there. Volksgrenadiers behind some light cover, as well as in front of some light cover. Russian squad down south, rifle squad as well. Third Volksgrenadiers on the build queue. And the OKW player does have Volksgrenadier suppression. It's not a bad bulletin. It's actually not too common though. And of course, increased accuracy, which does make sense. But he also has a Panther bulletin. Panthers is usually an asset I tried not to deploy myself. It's a reactive asset, not an active asset. How I sort of put things in my mind, there's things I use on the map to exert pressure and exert dominance. That's the assets I plan to do good work with, but I also still need assets on the field to counter my opponent's units. And the Panther, of course, being a tank destroyer means it's only meant to be fighting other tanks. Panthers are an item I generally try to avoid unless it's meant to round out my composition. Assets that are good is generally anti-infantry, because since this game is mostly revolved around infantry, you want anti-infantry assets are your more active presence, while the tank destroyers, since are a bit more limited what they can do, is more meant to be reactive. So when it comes to OKW, I value the Panzer IV much better since it hits both infantry and vehicles. And if I want to hit vehicles, only vehicles, I actually prefer the Jagdpanzer since it does that job very well. And since the difference between the two is one has health and mobility versus just range, and not to mention much cheaper, I tend to favor the Jagdpanzer more so than that option. Volksgren Rifle Squad takes some damage there. Color's got the left hand here. Force back the Volksgrenadiers. Rifle Squad shoot forward. And I got a spam bot on kick. Once again, I need to get rid of that somehow. Because I know the moderation tool is not as good as Twitch. Volksgrenadiers both fall back there. Took quite a bit of damage there, but doesn't have a way to really heal them up. Oh, but I say that, but we all got some medical supplies, single supply of medical supplies there. Let's see, I wonder if that's AoE healing. If that's AoE healing, that could be very good. It looks like a single stack of the Shun Pioneers, which that is AoE healing. He has not picked it up on either of those squads. Rock Squad takes some damage, he needs to fall back. Anti-Graphic Grenade does connect. He may lose that squad entirely. One more burst, does get out of range. Battlegroup HQ here, he needs to pick up that medical supplies and go. Let's see if it's AoE healing. Yes, it is AoE healing. It's such a rare ability, I just don't remember on the top of my head.
The static post is now in operation.
And of course, since it only has one charge, it's a bit more accessible and equal cost per charge compared to Shun Pioneers one. Makes it a bit more accessible. We got early utility car on the field, going for the armor skirts upgrade, increasing his health and basically giving it bullet resistance. It's already pretty bullet resistance, now it's effectively bulletproof. And the 221 does get picked off by a nice utility car. Very, very nice. We also got, of course, Lieutenant on the field. He, of course, does have the activation, so he could go for a Steward afterwards, but it's probably not really necessary. The utility car has been pretty good against infantry. Then again, anything at point-blank range that they can't really deal with is always quite effective. Panzer's going to fire. Of course, we'll get some damage there, and he may lose his Volksgrenadiers entirely. Drone Pioneer is being upgraded to the Panzer Shrek, and of course as well as give them cold immunity, even though they already have cold immunity. Drone Pioneers do take some damage there. They're going 2 members left. They're going to take more than one Panzer Shrek shot to finish them off. Panzer Shrek connects, of course. The utility car needs to keep on driving. If he gets out of cover, the rifle squad should be able to deal with that Shun Pioneer. He's advancing. Nice bit of Panzer Tactician there, and fall back. Left Lord Lieutenant has been wounded and not fully reinforced. Rifle squad needs to fall back. Both for Veteran C2 seems pretty early. Veteran C2 for both sides. And we've got the vehicle crews over there. Veteran squad getting overran. Taking quite a bit of damage there. Needs to fall back. Does fall back there. No ambulance on the field. Rifle squad advancing. Trying to protect the vehicle crew. The vehicle crew, I believe, is spotted from the sector. And now the US players going for a nice 50 cal. While the OKW players eyeing for a nice MG34. Our squad gets some shots there. Pops on in. Vehicle crew appears to took no damage there. Even though the utility car at max range is not super great, it's still, of course, just generally free damage right there.
Heavy machine gun team, ready for orders.
No Panzerfaust there. Rifle squad advancing, but he got knocked down by the utility car. Do not have the ambulance on the build queue for the US player, and the rifle squad does fall back.
Heavy truck, waiting for deployment.
A 3/4-ton ambulance, of course, has been deployed in the field, aka the 1,500-pound ambulance.
Squad back, full force. Waiting orders. On your feet, ladies.
50 cal, not sitting up just yet. Schumpeter's kept in the mission sector. Over here, just the units getting healed on up. Very nice. Got a Kenworth on the build queue. Quite understandable. This player has 130 fuel, so he has enough for the major. And of course, the major does major in tank deployment. Volksgrenadiers do fall back there. We do have now the utility car taking some shots there against the Volksgrenadiers. Bit of light cover there from, I think, from this little tray there. Hard to say exactly. Our squad takes some damage there. Does fall to the ditch and will take a bit of damage there. And the Rock Squad does fall back. He has possibly gets wiped out there, but unlikely. Volksgrenadiers trying to charge forward for Panzerfaust. There's both the utility car. You have to be careful about the M6 anti-tank mines. Those are tread buster landmines. Not an engine crit, but full immobilization hitting them. Plus it does like 320 damage, a very large amount. It takes out half the health of a Panzer IV, or one shot some of the light vehicles. Good shot there with the Panzer Shrek. He's trying to drive on out of there. Panzer Tactician there, which also smokes out the MG. Very nice. Our squad and Russian squad straight forward. Perhaps trying to overrun the MG. Another rifle squad there gets stunned by the Sturm Pioneer. Our squad and Russian squad needs to split up. Does fall back the MG. Our squad here that was stunned has recovered, but it's in basically point blank hitting the Volksgrenadiers. But taking a bit of damage there. Incendiary grenade has been thrown. He does largely avoid it. Volksgrenadiers do take a bit of damage there. And both those squads to fall back. Down south we do have the Volksgrenadiers and the Kenworth pushing forward. Jump Pioneers push right forward. Got the rifle squad behind some heavy cover. Volksgrenadiers firing away. I think a Panzerfaust. I was going to say I think a Panzerfaust could finish it off, but the Kenworth does. Volksgrenadiers does the cutoff signal. Does not fully capture it though. Our squad does not need the sector to start decapturing it rapidly.
The enemy is overrunning one of our
MG-34 hits the rifleman. The Volksgrenadiers do fall back there.
God damn it! The capture point is under attack. What the hell am I meant to do with these recruits? Green is green can be.
And we do have another SWS half-track on the build queue for the OKW player. And for the Sheer Panzer has enough fuel for the Sheer Panzer as well as Panzer authorization. By the time that gets all fully built and researched, be pretty close towards a Panzer IV. Volksgrenadiers do fall back there. Up north we got the MG-34 hitting the rifleman. Volksgrenadiers eyeing for some light cover. 50 cal does hit the Sturm Pioneer. Does start to creep out of the arc, but takes some hits there. Very well suppressed. Volksgrenadiers now advancing, trying to flank the 50 cal.
We're losing a capture point.
Rifle squad does get pulled off the VP. Major trying to capture the VP. The Cal gets overran.
The capture point is being overrun.
SWS half track on the field, of course. Got an ambulance back here. Rifle squad advancing, get some damage on the Volksturm or Sturm Pioneer.
Our supply line just got cut off.
Incendiary grenade being thrown. Rifle squads, I think, should actually advance rather than fall back, taking a bit of free damage there. Like setting on up, firing off a shot. Range a little bit short. Of course, there's also MG there, so advancing forward would be a bad idea. Bars now being deployed in the field.
Let's get her going. Zeroed in here. The enemy is overrunning one of our
Russian squad does
capture
fall
points.
back. Lieutenant does get suppressed by the MG-34. The Cal as well. Bar squad engaging the Veteran C4 Volks Grenadiers. Looks like the Volkswagen is trying to hit that MG, and the Volkswagen get forced them back, like running a little bit short, but sounds like a barrage. Cheer Pan squad has been spotted, does fall back there. US players are going for both a mortar and a Sherman tank. Mortar's an interesting option. Not a big fan of the US mortar. Is there a doctrinal asset he could go for instead? Not really. I think he just wants a mobile smoke asset. Beyond just a barrage down the MG. So that's definitely going to be a planned mortar. And then sort of auto attack mortar. Obersalatsen on the build queue. And the Okada player is getting pretty close to get a Panzer IV, and needs over a minute's worth of fuel to get out the Panzer IV, and has a triple capture in his favor. Stun grenade hits the lieutenant. And all these other US units push way forward. He's going to get overrun here. Explosive rounds hitting. Falls back there with all his units. No Panzerfaust firing. We'll need to make it worth anything. We also got the major in the center. Obersalatsen will easily displace them. Mortar gets an excellent hit there on the Obersalatsen. And we've got the Sherman taking 34, trying to get some hits there on that Volksgrenadiers. Rise of Panzerfaust there. Ooh, got a full squad wipe there. Looks like they stacked up pretty well and got, of course, high explosive round. Arrive squad straight forward. Like getting some hits on in. Getting some good splash hit damage on in. These guys are pretty wounded, so gotta keep distance. We've got another mortar engaging the MG-34. Good hit there from the Sherman tank and wipes it out as well. Good light hit there. Here's the squad needs to fall back as well. Drone Pioneer is advancing, does save the Mitchell's point from being decaptured. Our squad maybe trying to grab the MG-34. There's a sheer Panzer's radius. And now got an OPW Panzer on the build queue as well. My apologies here, my drink open up. Great US mortar hit there on the Volks.
The capture point is being overrun.
Yes, but still not selected doctrine. One thing could be useful is the Urban Assault Company's Sherman Sherman Bulldozer. Good Volks, another explosive hit there on the Sherman Pioneers. Possible wipe here, does roll a miss there, so less likely for a wipe. Okada Panzer IV is almost deployed in the field, which heat rounds maybe will double tap this Panzer or Sherman tank. The Sherman Pioneer does escape on out of there, and the Sherman tank needs to start falling back, get repaired on up. Got these forces advancing.
Sherman dozers have reached the front line.
M10 now on the field, or on the build queue, so he has selected the armor company. Folks in there to fall back there. Got a good number of riflemen of this sort. Sherman tank receives a pin there from the Panzer IV. One heat round may be able to take it out. He has not utilized heat rounds. Sends them miss there, and the high speed rounds won't do much for this opening the Panzer IV either way. He's sending units straight into the sheer Panzer IV. That's not good. Arm piercing round rolls and miss there once again. And the Panzer IV rolls a miss as well. Panzer Commander is almost complete. Got perhaps anything to rifle grenade here, but you need to, of course. Hits the mortar. And these are squads to be very careful because otherwise we just retreat into the treads of the Sherman tank, or the Panzer IV. Warren Penn and the Sherman tank stand for was trying to get distracted by the ambulance, and now the Giant Blitzkrieg got the M10. Rolls a miss there. We got the overdrive, or what it's called, flanking speed. Gets a pen there and knocks out the Panzer IV.
We lost a gun crew.
Major does fall back. Got the 50 cal here. So, a pretty useful M10, to say the least. So both sides lost their medium tank. A bit more of a loss for the OKW player. Of course, the M10 is a little bit dead weight now. Granted, the M10 has a reputation of just crushing everything.
A capture point is under attack. Taking fire. Point capture. God damn it. Someone get us out here.
Rifle Squad, Lieutenant, and Rifle Squad advancing. Mortar does roll a miss there. Fortunately, it's behind some good heavy cover. And Lig is setting on up. A barrage right here could be quite nice. Even just auto attacks. The first auto attack, I think it's going to be pretty good. No, it's completely horrible. Obsassen's trying to get a bundle grenade off of the hedges. Do have a MG34 suppressing him. Capture MG34. And this Volkswagen do take a bit of damage there for a stray mortar shot. Sherman Pioneer is trying to decapture that point. That is a different Sherman Pioneer. The Oakley player is lacking quite a bit of assets. Pawnee's got another Panzer IV. Good hit there on the Oberstdotson there by the mortar as well. That mortar's being far more effective than it normally is. And the Volkswageners do fall back there. The Okada player, of course, can go for either Jagdpanzer or Panzer IV. But like I said beforehand, it is, of course, just an M10, so probably just best to go for the Panzer IV. Though, could be an argument for a Sturmtiger? Not necessarily a great argument, though. We got now the Rife Squad falling on back. Our Volkswagen is into the center. We do have up north the Rife Squad behind some light cover in front of it. Volkswagen is behind some light cover. Does get suppressed there. Pioneers prick forward. M10 now advancing. Prioritized fire turned on. I think he's trying to go for a crush. Nobles doesn't immediately retreat back. He knew the crush was going to happen. Took a pot check against Oberstdotson. We've also got the Siege Barrage now available for the US player. Another Oberstdotson in the build queue. Japan's board is firing away, gets bounced on the M10. M10 does get a pen there. Siege Barrage has been summoned. M10 could actually turn off prioritized fire to get some shots while moving. First round. Oh! That Obsassin, if it would have come out a fraction a second later, would have been wiped. This one got nailed pretty hard there. Next round. Oh, really wants to kill that Obsassin. 3 more rounds, right? Oh, got the Vickenwerfer. The scatter is quite wide, but always feels like it doesn't wipe. Go wide. Something that wiped out looks the MG34. One last round, right? Maybe there's still one more of this. Rained a bit wide. I hear one more round. Bulldozer deployed in the field. Volkswagen is falling back. Mortar nailing the Sherpan's quarters, which nails the Sturm Pioneers. OKW Panther on the build queue. He's lacking manpower, so he is lacking capability of reinforcing anything this moment, which is a very big problem. Right now, the VPs are in favor of the US player by a small margin, 373 versus 345. Double capture in favor of the US player, soon to be triple capture. And the 105, it's going to hit there on the Sherpan supporters. And the 105 is not hitting the Vickenwerfer. Mortar removes the Sherpan's quarters. Bulldozer removes the Vickenwerfer. Does get a hit. Going for a Panzerfaust. I thought he was going to pick up the Vickenwerfer. May going for nothing. Takes up the Vickenwerfer there and gets suppressed. Looks like the OKW. This just screams to me the OKW player is made back to the game. Yep, he's out of the game. Fast forward, and the OKW player has dropped from the game. This Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. We'll clean up that message. Because there's still spam bots, I still question why I try to string the kick. I'm trying to grow something there, but I only get spam bots. Granted, I get a large number of bots, an equal number of bots on Twitch, but I have the proper auto mod tools to silence them. Let's go on to a 2v2 next. Let's see, not 7, not 4 minutes. Let's try them now. This may not get indication of skill, just make an indication of lack of skill. Should be reasonable enough. Greetings everyone, and Great here with another couple heroes to replay. Spawned on the right side as the blue Soviet forces got Honed. Spawned as the yellow Soviet forces got Tim. Spawned on the left side as the Wehrmacht player got Sinaloa. Spawned as the red OKW player got Little Sam. And we've got 3 doctrinal lock-ins. We do have the Special Operations Doctrine. We got the Festung Armor Doctrine. So we've got a bit of a unique doctrine here. And we got the Advanced Warfare Doctrine, which is actually not too common either. It's not a bad doctrine as well. You got the Loiter, you got T-3485s, PPSHs, Vehicle or Conscript Repair, that's what Penal Repair. Not a bad doctrine there. And the Festung Armor Doctrine is not a bad doctrine either. I do like the Up Armor Panzer IVs, plus you get hull down to go along with them. Back 43 can be situationally nice, though of course they're fighting against double Soviets, which means Katyushas are guaranteed. But overall, this is a pretty nice doctrine there. Got a nice mix of abilities, and if you want to nuke something, you got the railway. Commandeers engage in the Kupelwagen. Gotta make sure not to select between the players too much, or else it will cause some lag spikes. Conscripts do, or Commandeers do fall back. And the Kupelwagen trying to decapture the central VP. Grenadiers pushing down south for the winter. Pioneers take a bit of fire, they can focus down. Grenadiers gain some free shots on the Commandeers. Commandeers are a decent combat squad, especially for their price.
Ready for action.
Drago shoot mine there, cancels it, and pretty quickly. Gotten penal squad by blue, who can go for the defensive community tactics, the mechanized support tactics, or the armored assault. Commandeers fall back. Penal squad should be able to report the Shun Pioneer. Provides fire support. Down south of here, yep, conscript getting suppressed by the MG42. Down south more, we do have the Pioneers behind some heavy cover. And two Grenadiers rotating around. One has took a bit of a beating. Kupelwagen's taking some fire there. Commandeers behind some heavy cover. Volkswagen's advancing. Looks like the Shun Pioneers still exists on the front line at least. But the Kupelwagen can just fall back, have the Shun Pioneers repair it up, and then fall back themselves. Penal squad hitting that Kupelwagen. Probably should go for the Volkswageners first, since they're a fleshier target at close range. Shun Pioneers trying to repair it on up. Probably fall back there. Got double Engineers into double Penals. And Penal squad does fall back there. Flying Warfare squad does fall back. Grenadiers behind some light cover. Conscripts on open ground with only 2 guys remaining. So got a bit of a flank there, but I think he said behind some light cover. And 4-2 suppressing the conscript squad. Got also another conscript squad who are on the way forward, and he gets suppressed there. He has another Grenadier squad there. The pinned one will probably be displaced by the Grenadiers. Both are now fully pinned. Conscripts try to flank the MG42, and looks like he will. Got a Commandeer for flamethrower. Looks like got the Pioneers booting tier 2. Very nice. MG42 trying to hit the combat engineers. Grenadiers hitting the conscripts. Suppress the combat engineers. Conscripts getting hit by flank Grenadier. MG42 can't stick around. Force back the combat engineers. Now need to fall back. This doctrine is also a bit more of a tier 3 doctrine than a tier 4 doctrine, since the upgraded Panzer IVs are available from the HQ. Tier 0 just requires either structure, the tier 3 or tier 4 structure, to be built. Now going for a 2-2. Grenadiers are quite damaged right here.
We have a new scout car.
And the Grenadiers do fall back now. Grenadiers do take a bit of damage there. They have veteran 1 now, so if they manage to get out of combat for all the models alive, they probably get a good for the first aid. Flame Warfare takes some damage there, so is the Flamethrower. Both of those fall back. I say use medical supplies on yourself as soon as you can, but got conscripts use is probably not going to be likely.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Should do heading down south for the winter as well. Volkswageners and 2 monsters now put on the field. The air doctor lock-in with the mechanized support tactics for IEC 152, as well as for some guards, mark target. A lot of good abilities there. Volkswageners engaging the penals. This penal squad does fall back.
We are losing a sector.
Penal squad takes damage. It does manage to fall back in time. That conscripts get an AT grenade off on the 2-2. MG42 does get Molotov and needs to fall back sooner rather than later. Flammorpher squad getting hit, so it's a Comm Engineer squad. MG42 falls back, so does a Flammorpher squad. Got her rifle grenade, does splash that conscript squad there. Right now he's in open ground. Conscripts are somewhat behind heavy cover, but also not really. He'll go equally poorly for both sides. Both sides effectively will lose this fight, regardless how it goes. Double flamethrower pushing up north. Volkswingers do fall back. Firing away. And the Shum officer is getting nice and warm. The Shum officer himself goes down, leaving the 3 Oberstlossen bodyguards, which I believe are identical in stance. Does fall back there. Just got PTRs on the squad here. No DPs. Should just sway deployment of a flak half track from red. He has the Battle Cube HQ going for the Shearpan's quarters. Could go for Mechanized HQ afterwards, but we'll find out soon enough. Guards do fall back there from the 2-2, as well as the Volks. Up north, we got another penal squad, 2 more penal squads capturing the sectors up north. Kubwagen straight forward, make it rip apart there. Okay, we got the flamethrower squad doing some damage on now the PPSH conscripts. The PPSH conscripts were pretty wounded there. May just need to fall back if that guy healed up. I would be tempted to do so. Does have medics back at home. And red is going for Shearpan's quarters. Try and protect the fuel point. Very nice. Has enough for, by the time it gets fully built. Now he has enough for cancel authorization. Flamethrower squads straightforward, immolating the Volksgrenadiers, throwing a sinew grenade in return. No, that's actually assault grenades. The infiltration grenades.
Command half-track has been converted into the headquarters building.
Pioneers taking some damage there. Both fall back. Comm Engineers can set this garrison. Good at one direction. T-70 now pulled in the field by blue. Very nice. Pursuing the Kubwagen. And it looks like Kubwagen will escape on out of there. Down south got another T-70 on the field as well. So the Ukrainian players should definitely eye for Panzer IV. Magenta could eye for something as well. It's going for Battle Phase 2 now. And then he can just simply build out his Tier 3 structure and eye for Panzer IV, the up arm of Panzer IV, or also an one against double T-70 could be a good option as well. Excuse me. Conscripts who are on the way forward, trying to get out of Panzerfaust. Not Panzerfaust, AT grenade. Back forward, it does get a shot down the T-70, but still advancing, still pursuing. Grenadiers engaging the conscripts. T-70 trying to rotate, or Pack 4 trying to rotate at the T-70. MG42 does fall back, does get wiped out there by the conscripts. Conscripts could try grabbing it. And looks like 2-2 is going to draw some fire there to save the MG42. Panzerfaust connects on T-70 this time as well. So looks like nice headwood going down. Conscripts another long capture the MG. Up north at the Oberstlossen 54. Looks like there's a Sturm officer overrunning the penal squad. does rifle that penal squad. He's going to push way forward, getting some shots on these forces, does take out more of the Shum officers' models. Guards have been upgraded DPs.
AT gun is ready for combat.
Obersass and Volks heading down south. T-70 of course needs some repairs. Country is trying to repair it on up now. This gun here got conscripts, one upgrade of PPSHs, the other one's just unupgraded. He has 60 munitions. Of course it does cost 60 munitions. Just got it, so we can upgrade it now if so chooses. Of course, without it, he does have access to hit the dirt. Does take some damage there. Oh, satchel charge thrown out there by the penals. The cannibal fur camouflage gets a good hit there, but he likely wiped out by a frag. Does manage to fall back in time. If you have tier 3 now being built, you could go for like a Panzer 4, T-something like that, or a Oswin, like I said beforehand, would be a possibility. Upper arm of Panzer 4 could also be a possibility. Nice thing about Oswin though, Oswin hold down Oswin is very fun. Storm officer push way forward, got the conscript squad eyeing for some light cover. Storm officer behind some good heavy cover. Now with the 2-2, fire some rounds. Grenadiers heading up north. Yep, I thought I was going to hear a rifle grenade. Let's get a bit of damage there. Guards who fall back with the conscripts. E-70 still rotating around. Those two Panzerfaust got a comm engineers nearby, so should be safe enough now. Guards and T-70 pushing up north. Handstruck trying to hit T-70 now. Gets a direct hit there. And we've got a Wehrmacht regular Panzer 4 now pulling a few. T-70 gets knocked out. But W Panzer 4 is not in the build queue just yet. He needs more manpower. 2-2 does take a hit there from the Zis gun, doing that damage. Pack 40 captured. Getting immolated though. There's another model there. Of course, got the Maxim firing away. Pioneer squad has not been suppressed just yet. Does not decrue just yet. He may save it. Pioneer still in pursuit. Maxim hitting the guards or Grens. And looks like Pack 40 will be captured. The City Grenade there will take out both AT guns, but they're easily securable. Guards bracing dirt. We do drop a DP there, which a storm officer could go and pick it up, or the Obersassen. Pino's gonna go pick it up. Obersassen does fall back. Pino's gonna need to start falling back. He's gonna get some covering. We do have a strafing run here. We got infrared STGs now deployed on this Obersassen. As game starts going on, the more and more light cover will be on the map, and the more and more the infrared STGs which is outright ignore light cover.
Panther, ready for action.
And the opening player has gone for a full Panther on the field. He has a lot of infantry on the field for anti-infantry. Only one for Cannon Woofer. Don't know if it was a good idea. The command tank could have been held off. Does detonate that pack there. Because right now, the Soviet player has no vehicles, as well as one T-70. So this command Panther is not going to be super useful right now. Blue does also have the increased armor protection bulletin on the T70 for some odd reason. I don't think there's anything that will allow it to reasonably bounce. Command Panther just rotating around. Pack 40 connects on the Panther. Henceforth, just gonna get shots there on that penal squad. Panther does take some hits there. AT grenade will connect with Command Panther. Does not body block his teammate. Very good. Hands 4 gets a great shot there. Had a bit of premonition there that's like, oh, I feel like it's going to get a good shot there, and did. Computer's trying to build the tier 4. Guards do brace dirt. Obsasson getting hit. So DP has been re-upgraded on one of those guards. And now we have 234-76 in the field by Blue. Probably best than now to save up for the ISU 152. Engineers before getting some fire onto the Volks.
ISU 152 tanks are now available to wreak havoc on enemy fortifications. We now have access to ISU 152 tanks.
Good hand there.
Anti-tank gun is ready for action.
Panther straight forward may crush some of these penals, but hunting down T-34-76. T-34-76 will take a pen there, can still withstand one. Rangers do get hit there. Got the Shun Pioneers and the Obsalasan train up north. Oh. The game paused, which usually this case means a team has surrendered. We'll just give it a moment. Yeah, I think the allies may have... Oh, there it goes. Usually this case that somebody surrenders or may have lagged out. But it seems a little bit too early for that. And the game is going to continue. We'll keep an eye if any of these players are AFK. It looks like Magenta's not AFK. Yellow is reacting. Got PPSHs there. I think red is out of the game. I think red lagged out. And got another lag spike there. So this game looks like maybe just done. There's the aircraft. If you want to take a better look at the aircraft, it does technically have a model for rear machine gun. It also looks like a large enough to be an autocannon. And of course, I got a, I hate spam, but the potential spam. They should stop calling me. So, yep, looks like the replay is done for. So, on to the next replay. My apologies. Also going to take time to restart the game, because it's a good idea to restart the game after 2v2s, plus I do need time to use the restroom. Please give me a moment.
Sega.
My apologies, I'm back. Let's see now. Recognize some of these names. This should be reasonable. Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Couple Heroes 1 replay. Spawn on the south side as the yellow Brits, we have J3X. Spawn as the blue Brits, we got ICOB, or KB, I don't know how to pronounce that. On north side as the red Vermont, we got Saltman, trademark. As well as magenta OPW player, we got Falco Nero 22. We do have one doctrinal lock-in. We do have the Mobile Assault Regiment. His teammate could also go for the Mobile Assault Regiment. And he does. I was trying to make a stupid joke and happened to turn out to be the case. We got multiple intersections by blue. Yellow is going for recovery sappers and the universal carriers, so both Brits are going for different build orders. Red, of course, got the standard M42 into Grenadiers. Magenta is eyeing for the standard, pretty much standard Kubelwagen to Volks Grenadiers. Kubelwagen is optional. 2 to 3 Volks Grenadiers after that is generally mandatory. Unless you're me and do off meta. He does get himself, looks like he does manage to build a wire right here. Let's start getting captured on up. We got the Shroom Pioneers getting ripped apart by double intersection. Shroom Pioneers can only is more of a duelist squad. They're only good in 1v1 situations when fighting other squads. They're bad in 2v1. In fact, they're also pretty bad in a 2v2. And when there's 2 Shroom Pioneers versus 2 intersections, it seems like 2 Shroom Pioneers tend to lose out more often than versus a 1v1 featuring 1 intersection, 1 Shroom Pioneer. Just based on my observations. Volks Grenadiers behind some good heavy cover. Over here, Pioneers do fall back. Grenadiers just eye for the heavy cover there. Recovery sappers do get their taxi. MG42 does get a volley into the rear armor of the universal carrier. Destroys that telegram line. Or is that telegram? I see lights. I see what's supposed to be a street sign. I see what's supposed to be telegrams, but I don't see wires. So I'm not sure what it's actually supposed to be. It's probably the map editor is like, yeah, that looks like it's a good item to spruce up the area. Intersection is getting hit by multiple Grenadiers. That's not good for the intersection course.
Damned enemies trying to
And
take a point
possible squad wipe there. Not proper pursuing. And does get the wipe there.
Enemy got one of our squads.
MG42 does get flanked. He has 2 Grenadiers to rotate and hit it. Throws some rounds there. I thought I heard a mortar. May have been mistaken. Grenadiers setting push way forward. Does keep behind some good heavy cover. Though that squad gets way too close and point blank would have ripped it apart. Now the Grenadier straight forward, so now he has both his squads at very close range. Each section P4 some back. And Universal Carrier is firing away. And we do have quite a infestation of intersections there. Do know as well, there's a build limit of number of engineer models at one time per structure, and that is usually 8. So having all 3 squads built at the same time does not improve. You only need 2 squads.
One extra soldier can be added to infantry squads now.
Blue has gone for the 5-man squad upgrade, quite understandable. But we've got this infestation of infantry sections there. We've got Jaeger light infantry to help him out. He's gone for the Overwatch Doctrine rather than Scavenge Doctrine. Scavenge Doctrine's infiltration grenades would have been very used for it now. Probably a good idea to focus down this guy right there, then focus on the 3 health squad. Remember as well, heavy cover is better than garrison cover, so this squad's both these squads more vulnerable than this one, so don't focus in. This should be the last squad you target. First squad you should target, of course, would be that 2-man squad, because you only need to kill off 1 model and then effectively remove 2 models because of forced retreat. Then this squad was most wounded and least amount of models there, so that'd be a good 3rd target. This guy over here versus that guy over here. Like I said, garrison cover is easy to force back, and so that'd be the 4th target or 3rd target. Then that would squad there should have been the 4th target. Target priority, something that's very critical this game, as well as focus firing in some of these situations. We do have now the 55 caliber sniper on the build queue for blue. The slit trench is going to be there probably for the rest of the game. I don't think they're going to be going down anytime soon, but the Brits could utilize it if they ever need to. Landmines here could be quite nasty, not a bad idea. Here and here. Oh, that's a windmill. I don't know why that scared the crap out of me. We must be in the Netherlands if there's the windmill. Blue needs to start eyeing for an AT asset. He does have a penetration bulletin on his 6-pounder. I'm not sure why he went for the officer training rather than the silver medal. Why not the gold medal? Because gold medal would increase the penetration by 4% rather than 3%. Oh, we got a trip flare there from the Overwatch doctrine. Does do no damage, but it is a free ability that just simply takes time. And the flare does linger around to give you a decent amount of vision of the region. Vision is also gone for double Jaeger infantry. Don't leave them there. 2-2 now floating in field. Now, only red is not selected doctrine right now. Teammate has gone for Overwatch. Left 18's a possibility, though I was a bit more impartial with Stukas of Foos. Oh. Kubawagen has gone down. Was that? No, probably not a landmine. I'm not sure. Probably just got gunned down. Light vehicle destroyed. AEC now deployed in the field. Of course, Lucia Panzerfaust. Red has no pack 40 in the field. Has enough for pack 40. Back to the doctrines. Could see Jaeger armor. Could see Storm. And we could see Lightning War. I want to see Lightning War or Jaeger armor at this point in time, since teammate has gone for Doctrine Block 15s. Backward in the build queue. Jaeger armor's not a bad doctrine. Elephant's always quite nice. Lightning War is always a nice doctrine as well. Both seems pretty good to me. As Faust connects on the AEC. 2-2 is still plenty healthy. Universal Carrier does take some damage there. AC trying to intercept. Oh, was it Treadbuster? Target Treads utilized there. Doing a temporary engine crit. 55 covers the shot somewhere. And it looks like Hans Faust connects with the Universal Carrier. Back on off. 2-2 can do some damage to the AC, but not necessarily reliable. 55 caliber sniper hits there. Got now a infiltration commandos. This Grenadier has taken some damage, but should be able to skip on over there, though. Got an intersection in the retreat path. He is focusing down the one-man squad. Taking some hits there. Getting body block from his buddy. And does manage to keep out of there. We do have a medical bunker here. Battlecrew HQ has been upgraded with medics as well. Good amount of wounded models there. And Blag does soft retreat away. And we've got the Sheer Pants quarters being Pants authorization has been authorized. And we do have the Lightning War doctrine. We could see some G43 Grenadiers as well as G43 Panzer Grenadiers. Smoke barrage being casted. Sniper hits the 55 or the Storm Pioneer. Infiltration commandos here throwing. Nope, does not throw the game bomb. He had it queued.
Point is being overrun.
This seems like a good spot for a game and bomb, but he's not charging forward. Pirate squad advancing, but wounded though. That's what the sheer Panzer quarters. Panzer grenadiers push forward, trying to get some hits in the recovery sapper. And the recovery sapper is probably getting wiped. Still possible right there, even those 3 models left. Infiltration commandos do ward away the Panzer Grenadiers. QD2 is still alive, firing away against that intersection. Pack 40 advancing way forward. We got a flamethrower right there. Infiltration commandos build a game bomb over on that side. He just eats it. Probably a good idea. If he would pop on this side, he would have machine gunned down pretty quickly by the commandos, and popping on that side would have just exploded. Eating it may have been the best choice there. And it was quite spicy for them, that's for sure. Smoke rounds raining on in. Trench now being built. Multiple trenches there. This guy likes his slit trenches. It does cost him 50 manpower every slit trench, but he's locking down this fuel sector. Volkswagen is throwing Cinder Grenade on the one. Shrimp Fighter is not emergency one, almost emergency one, so with that, they could eye for the stun grenade. Land Warfare Squad getting hit. Throws a game bomb on this far side. Eats it. Since his model's over here, he only took the outer edge AoE damage, and Pack gets detonated. Does immolate the slit trench there. Good shot there on the Jaeger Light Infantry. Here's a fun fact for y'all. The slit trench here, this model, is located within the Soviet tech tree when it comes to the unit for the model assets. So this was supposed to be originally a slit trench for the Soviets to build. Ooh, nice full white. Infantry commandos and intersection push way forward does inside the slit trench.
Extra firepower is now available for units.
Looks like Yellow has just researched his weapon racks. Yes, he has. Yellow has 2 infantry commandos. Blue has the 1. Getting a Centaur AA tank on the build queue. Red has a Pack 40. Battle phase sweeping research, but still far away from getting out Panzer IV or Sturm. Magenta has a sheer Panzer I can't speak. Sheer Panzer headquarters. Can go for some assets later on. Has 85 fuel. About 2 minutes away from a Panzer IV or Jagdpanzer. Panzer IV would be a better general option, though the Jagdpanzer would be quite nice for an ET vehicle, which may scale better since most players tend to eye for Comets nowadays rather than mass Cromwells. Jaeger Infantry, soft treating way. They are in. It may detonate. It does detonate there. It does use the ambush attack there. Remember as well, the scope rifle picks snipes unit who are below 75% health, but does also have better accuracy at long range. Closer range, the worse off you're at. The 5 caliber sniper hits the slit trench there. AEC, prioritized fire turned on. Tac 40 sitting on up, as with the Vickenwerfer. Neither shoots or neither hits. Commandos infiltrating the way forward. Grenadiers do take a bit of damage. Some pioneers do fall back. Smoke barrage there. Centaur does get a good volley into the 2-2. And onto the trees as well. Pack 40 connects. Nice medical supplies here. mortar striking the pack forward. You do have the AEC firing away as well. Yellow has pulled out a mortar from the doctrine.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Looks like the 6-pounder getting hit pretty hard there. Volksgrenadiers engaged at point-blank range by the commandos. Volksgrenadiers already get wiped on out. They do get wiped on out. The Kenilworth rolls and miss there. Good shots on the Jaeger light infantry, and the Kenilworth does fall back. This landmine still resists. Don't know if there's any other. If I double click it, I only see that one. Grenadiers do fall back. Commandos advancing with some Grens. Pack 40 connects. Got G43. Oh, nope, those are LMG Grenadiers. There's G43 Panzer Grenadier. Good hits there on the AEC. Falls back with minimal health. And now Magenta's going for a Panzer IV and forward to play Oberhausen. Infiltration Commandos heading down south. Infantry 42 here in a good defensive position. Craft grenade does get dodged, but the commandos are quite wounded, falling back nice and early for some medics. Not a bad idea. Yellow does not have a medic squad in the field, nor medical board headquarters, so he has to utilize a singular medical intersection, so he may get out a regular medic with the double commandos. I don't know, can't remember what Veteran they get passive healing. Oh, Veteran 1's where they get passive healing, so this other squad does not have access to it just yet. Almost Veteran 1. Hands forward, push way forward.
We're losing a capture point.
Kenilworth does connect. And the Panzer IV takes some hits there as well. Pinto mount. Oh, got a turret jam from the 55 caliber sniper. Oberhausen push forward with the LMG upgrade on the way. Another hit there onto the Centaur. The Kenilworth connects. Oberhausen needs to focus on that intersection or sapper. Centaur should be able to stand one more shot. 6-pounder does get decrewed. Jaeger light infantry advance way forward. LMG there. Panzer IV advance way forward. Maybe able to stand one shot there. Pack 40 connects on the Centaur, leaving it down to minimal health. And lets the Panzer IV just take time to destroy the 6-pounder. Probably a good idea. Well, actually, no. Jaeger light infantry going to grab it. Not a bad idea either. Old fire turned on the commandos. Two push away forward.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one
We
of
now
our points.
have a Cromwell on the build queue. Oh, couple hits there on that 2-2.
AEC ready to move.
Grenadiers do soft retreat away a little bit. Infiltration commandos in intersections straight forward. Get a splash hit there. Infiltration commandos advance way forward. Grenadiers do fall back. Oberhausen push way forward. Rock grenade fired. And up north we have a, it sounds like a Brum bar. Panzer IV. I did hear a Brum bar. AEC push way forward. Prioritize fire turned on. Rolls a miss there. Come on, Panzer IV gets good strike on the sandbags. The light does follow up with a bit of splash damage there. Got the power technics firing away. Piet squad there. Centaur push way forward. Got a British landmine there. Captures Expounder trying to hit that Centaur. May. We got the tread damage. Engine damage there. Barbara needs falling back. And the garrison could get fully destroyed there. Cromwell does back on off there. AEC falls back to minimal health. And Brumbar will escape on out of there. Panzer IV push way forward. Got the Jaeger line infantry inside this little trench. We were trapped in the point once again. Bit of hit there. And the MG42 is starting to fall back now. Left 18 deployed up by the OKW player. Another Panzer IV would be a good idea, or a Jagdpanzer. We've seen some more armored assets for the Brits, including a Firefly now. Left 18, Barragian. Right there. Raining a little bit around, but could strike and take out the recovery sapper. Rains a little bit farther. Got the Firefly engaging. Landmaster's barrage and rain on in.
Our opponents are seizing the sector. The tech gun is ready for orders.
From bar, it's been a splash take there on the commandos. Got these guys back here, needs to be reinforced. Cromwell gets a pen there on the Brumbar. Another pen there on the Cromwell. Good pen there on the AEC. Red has, of course, the Heavy Panzer Corps. Could start eyeing to save the Tiger tank. Has 100 fuel, has enough command points. Needs about 5 minutes worth of fuel to get out the Tiger tank. And Tiger tanks are fun. Opus also heading down south with some AT weapons. We do have now the land mattress barrage raining on in. Get some hits there on the Pentagon, but everything else will generally miss. But overall, it's a job of protecting the VP. Landmine detonation there. Panzer IV gets struck by it. Centaur has some health to work with to engage the Panzer IV. Don't know if it. Oh, Firefly takes it out. The Hinterfolk strikes the Firefly. So yeah, I think maybe a player could eye for a Jagdpanzer at this moment, but engage all the armored assets at range. He does have an Ironhide bulletin. He has enough fuel now for the Jagdpanzer, just need a little bit more fuel for the Panzer IV. He's going to sprint away at the captured 6-pounder. The infantry squad does fall back. Oh, got a decent. Oh, holy! How much went down there? Blue no longer appears to have a commando squad, and we saw this squad going down there as well. Right now, it's the 3 intersections. What did? I think Blue got hit really hard here. Brumbar may find the landmine. Barely misses it. Got a turret or engine jam there. Tulips connect as well. Getting stunned there. Got the landmaster barrage there. Brumbar went too far forward. Just got lucky missing the landmine. But I don't think it's lucky enough either way. Good hit there by the Cat 6-pounder. Does go down to something there. Is it a straight run? A lot's firing away, of course.
Trying to take a point from us.
Of course, I got a Centaur here. They're out of the radius of being strafed, so they are safe enough for now. 6-pounder connects with the land mattress. Land mattress, the gun goes down. The whole squad goes down. Only a few weapons where if it can't have the destructible weapon. Land mattress barrage ringing in somewhere. Over here, nothing much there anymore. The Brits have been hit hard. Right now the VPs are still quite even.
We're losing a capture point.
Just found the neutral at the moment. Something got exploded back here?
HQ is under attack.
Something exploded right there. Oh, the AC went down. I'm not sure from exactly what. Let's see. Yellow's out of vehicles, has 140 fuel, no hammer nor anvil. Firefly could be a safe option. He's lacking proper AT, has plenty of anti-infantry. So I think Yellow should eye for Firefly to round out his composition. Blue has a decent amount of infantry, has Firefly, has a Centaur. A small composition, but very well rounded.
Headquarters are under fire.
If the Axis players go for a heavy tank, another Firefly could be warranted. Blue has gone for neither hammer nor anvil as well.
An engineer unit is ready for action.
Right now for Blue, I think anything can go for him. Magenta is going for a Panther, which makes sense. I'm more biased towards the Jagdpanzer though when it comes to anti-tank rolls. But the Panther may complement the Sector Assault a little bit better since it's a bit more of a pursuit unit and provides spot and for Sector Assault. Red, of course, also has his own Lord as well. Has 2-2 in field. I think Tiger Tank's the way to go, and he's going for the Tiger Tank. So we'll pull for Panther and Tiger Tank. If it was just the Panther, then he could just outright ignore the Panther, since the Panther does not have any anti-infantry tool, and you don't really have too many vehicles to protect. Both a Panther and a Tiger, one Firefly may not be enough. The second Firefly could be quite nice. Churchills will be a little bit lacking versus the heavy cats, big cats.
Enemy action has
So
destroyed
Comtech
our
could be
forward
a possibility as well.
position. Enemy threatening a capture point.
Oh, got the scan action. 6-pounder and Firefly firing away. Double pen there on the Panther. And Centaur's at full health, so he's perfectly fine.
HQ is under attack. Typical enemy trick, isn't it?
Artillery barrage there. And Magenta's going for double F-18. That's supposed to be, that could be one way to really annoy your opponent. Gets a good hit there. The other one's still being built. You can see the capture progress right there. Land mattress running in over here. Magenta going for double F-18. It's not a bad idea. After all, does have a Panther anti-tank. The can for instance capture 6-pounder. Yeah, I can see double F-18. I just sort of disagree with the Panther. Land mattress barrage nailing these guys pretty hard there. Plus, not to mention the land mattress in the field, so F-18 will make sense. Got another sector assault there. The Centaur can start shooting them down. The big cats are back here, pretty healthy. Like it's a hit though. You see the hit. Grenade or power technique flare there. The Igla infantry does fall back. I think it's when this aircraft fires strafe right here. He's in the radius. Left 18 barraging away. Looks like all the aircraft have gone away. I think one of them flew off the map and then gets shot down. Something went down. Is he... The base artillery does do a decent amount of friendly fire damage. There may have been some friendly fire there.
A capture point is being overrun.
Obisadasa way forward, give some damage to these squads. Tiger Tank, 2 kills, still pretty fresh. Left 18's barraging the space sector, and it's pretty congested, so the barrages could be good. Just ignore the invisible shells, because a couple heroes love to do that. Tiger Tank does take a 10 there. Does fall back there. Over here, we have the intersection with a captured LMG. Very nice. Looks like the Panther may have crushed one of these guys. Yeah, so far has 4 kills, 4 of which are infantry. Panther gets hit pretty hard there. Firefly may be able to take it out. Centaur will have some rear armor shots there. May be able to support. Got a full squad out there for things to lag. Or maybe Jaeger infantry. Good pen there. Centaur, I think, could possibly kill off the Panther himself. It is Veteran C3. Gains rear armor hits there. Of course, got a line of sight blocker there. Combat Blitz. No, Veteran C1. Centaur may finish it off. Sure. And the Centaur claims the kill. 1 pen is done for, but got distracted by the Cormo, which goes down. Tiger Tank to hunt down the Centaur, but may not realize it. The Kenilworth is. Retreating back over this direction, taking the long way around, probably a good idea. Don't see any landlines, so it may be able to keep out of there. The Kenilworth could try intercepting over here. Tiger Tank as well. There may be a possibility where the Centaur goes down. Kenilworth may have spotted it there. Has turned on hold fire. Over here, a comm tank does fall back. Landmaster is trying to hit these units. And the Centaur does manage to escape out of there. It's a Panther killer. Up north, got to capture these sectors. Infiltration Commander is trying to get the sector there. Viewpoint is currently neutral. Shroom Pioneer is heading down south. Rifle grenade does get a good hit there. Axis players do have a slight ticket advantage, but it's shrinking. Grenadiers do fall back. Shroom Pioneers there. Commandos do capture the sector. Got Vet 3 Panzer Grenadiers and G43s, making it a little too close here. Do fall back there. Got a Wehrmacht Teller mine there. Field point still despicably neutral.
Wireless intercept. They still have 300
Comet tank rotating around. Oh, S-mines there. Ooh, the Comet tank got ripped apart. Does got a radius there. Oh, nope, Tiger tank finished it off there. Commandos straight forward. Good mortar hit there on the MG. Attempt to throw a grenade, but does get pinned down the last moment. Mortars in the region, so the MG42 could not stick around. Blue needs a proper medic squad. I think he's just be using this intersection for healing. Does deploy another infiltration commandos. Both these guys have 0 kills and 0 veterancy. Not the 5-man squad has literally not a single point of veterancy. Here's some thunder outside. My apologies if I start losing my live stream because of that. Left 18 barrage running in somewhere over here. Which, oh, looks like I may have, I think one. Oh, looks like the barrage is a little bit separated. Both are barrage modes. So yeah, one barrage up here, one barrage back here, or back here. So it looks a bit of a blind barrage. Fire tank gets a pretty good shot there. Does retreat on back. Grenadiers, I think they're going to receive a Gammon Bomb relatively soon for the Commandos. Rifle grenade fired. Oh, that was a Mills Bomb. Yes, Mills Bomb's available. Another Mills Bomb gets thrown. He does dodge it. So, Yellow's doing a good job consuming munitions. He does have he has a doctrine that's not very munitions intensive. Blue's stockpile munitions, so he may want to go with his own Mills Bombs. And don't be afraid to throw out Gammons. He doesn't have weapon racks either, which could help him consume munitions. As long as you have 300 munitions, you gotta use it. It's better to be wasteful than to stockpile it at this point in time. I think you have to, yeah, there's a minesweeper here, so the S mines are swept. These here. Magenta does have a decent amount of munitions in reserve, but of course, you got Sector Assault, which is very expensive. Red has 115 munitions, not too bad. He has munitions to throw it into as well. Let's throw munitions as opponent via aircraft. Red is now going for a Tiger Tank and a Panther. His teammate has rebuilt a Panther there, so maybe a little bit too many Panthers. A lot of big cats in the field. You have no Firefly for blue. Yellow has no tanks as well. So yeah, the Panthers are basically worthless at this point in time. Over the Tiger Tank in the field, you probably need some Fireflies. If there was no Tiger Tank in the field, then they could simply not deploy out any armed asset to ignore the Panthers. 6-pound or land matches may get wiped out here. But receiving a bunch of just machine gun fire, not even gun. There goes the gun.
Artillery crew been killed.
Is it technically a gun, being a rocket launcher? So it'd be a launcher, not a gun. Heavy Sapper does fall back there. Infiltration commandos push forward, unvetted, not a single point of veterancy to their name. Panther may accidentally crush them. Got scan action. It's the Flying Tree. Tiger Tank or Panther does get a shot there. That was Tiger. Good pens there. Centaur does fall back. We have a Sector Assault there pretty some at the edge of the sector. Does take a bounce there. Artillery raining there. This structure is alive, but it's about to go down. This structure is about to go down as well. Blue has been hammered by artillery. He needs actually sappers just to repair everything. Wait, he lost everything. What is command? Oh. Oh no. That's what happened. Looks like Blue may be down for the count. He has lost pretty much everything. He's low on fuel as well, so not looking to deploy out any assets or good assets. Yellow has a good amount of stuff, but he's low on fuel and manpower as well. It's not looking good for the Brits. The red Wehrmacht player, he's at pop cap, and he's stockpiling resources. Particularly manpower, the more important asset to stockpile. Good pens on the Panther. Magenta has a bit of fuel and manpower, and he's likely at pop cap as well. Yeah, after reinforces up, he will be at pop cap. And he has a decent reserve of both fuel and manpower. Ceiling looks like it's going in favor of the Axis players by far. VPs are pretty even. We've got 222 and 240. One captured. Is that landmine there? Got a British landmine there. And here, looks like the Obsassin did find the landmine there. Got a good number of AT weapons here. Oh, that Panther's gonna get ripped apart. Panther does escape on out of there. Left 18 barrage. Actually, these guys may be going into the left 18 barrage. Looks like they are running a little bit short. Rangers do fall back there. Rangers of energy here. Red has plenty of manpower. Go for a machine gun. Yep. Machine gun bunker. Bunker does get destroyed there.
We are losing a sector.
Tiger does receive a bounce there. Land mattress barrage raining on in. Oh, we do have now a mechanical for getting decrewed there. Tiger tank will spot the sapper. MG42 here. Smoke a grenade there from the commandos. They're already suppressed. Tiger tank and Panther push way forward. Panther received a miss there. Got tulips on one. On both. And here comes both of the loiters. One Firefly does go down. Panther engaging. Centaur trying to shoot down the aircraft. Panthers overrun the Centaur, and that's a good way for the Axis players to end with double loiter. This Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Before I get started with my next replay, I do need to use Russian once again. Probably is also a good idea to restart the game after every 2v2. Clear out the VRAM. The memory leak issues. And please give me a moment.
Sega.
My apologies, I am back. And one last replay for tonight. Let's see now. I'm trouble clicking on the buttons. That seems reasonable enough, as well as this one. Double Soviet. Yep, we'll just do the one that's US and Soviet. And a bit more rare double Wehrmacht when it comes to 2v2s. Uses one of each or double OKW. Double Wehrmacht's probably the least common the combination for the Axis in 2v2s, in my opinion. Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Comp Heroes 2 replay. So on the right side as the blue USF, we have Vilugsk. Still don't know how to pronounce that name. I've definitely cast him before. Spawn as his yellow Soviet ally, got Staska. Spawn as the magenta Wehrmacht player, got Sinaloa. And spawn as the red Wehrmacht player, got Scoped, who's gone for the German mechanized doctrine, which is a doctrine I do like. I do love the 250/1 half track. Plus, I also like the command tank. Spot and scope's always quite nice, and Level 18 to go along with it as well. And the vehicle crit repair is actually not that useful most times. Very situational. This teammate has gone for the very reliable doctrine of Lightning War. And both the allies have not selected doctrine either. Could see defensive community tactics, Soviet shock, or mechanized support. We also have infantry, heavy cav, and airborne. But since he is not already selected airborne, he's probably not going to go for airborne, unless he stockpiles a whole bunch of munitions and then brings in the loiters.
Pioneers ready for anything.
Steady up, fellas. I got orders coming.
Tank trap built, Grenadiers advancing. And 4-2 fire away against the rear echelon. Russian squad does get suppressed. Rifle squad getting hit now. Now the Rifle squad rotating on the flank. Got the MG42 packed on up. He should be able to flank it. Rifle squad just firing away from range in the Grenadiers, but the bushes tend to provide omnidirectional cover. Though the Grenadiers getting hit quite nicely. Got another Rifle squad here. MG42 sitting up right there, and this Rifle squad is going to rotate around to flank the MG42. This Rifle squad is behind heavy cover, so it's a reaction squad. AoE suppression may hit the Rifleman squad, hard to say at this moment. Rifle squad advancing, we'll find some Grenadiers to play with. Grenadiers decide to stand there and fight, does get a couple model drops there. It's not going to go well for both sides, which means it's going to go well for the Wehrmacht player, because if they trade and force them both back, it means it keeps MG42 there. So a trade is perfectly fine for him. Pioneers hitting the Rifle squad who are suppressed, getting some decent damage there. They have recovered suppression, and most of the Rifleman squad will win that fight. Another Rifle squad advancing up here. And looks like everything may be falling back there. Pioneers may get wiped out. Down south, got the conscripts engaging the Pioneers. MG42 engaging the combat engineers. And got the Grenadiers probably won't wipe that out. Rifle squad does get suppressed there. Rifle squad behind some heavy cover. Grenadiers take a bit of a hit there. Does he have battle phase 1 on the way? Rifle grenades help clear out the flanks. Grenadiers will technically win the fight. Now it's likely a good fight for them to win with that taking that much damage. MG42 technically in open ground. This guy could really use some medics. He himself is almost specialty 1. But Bunker going back on up here. I understand if he wants to fall back that squad early, just get a heal on up. Conscripts push forward. Grenadiers keep hands on heavy cover. MG42 firing away. Gets a volley onto the conscripts. No suppression though. Flamethrower now holding the field by yellow. Oh, and there's S-mine field. Early S-mines can be quite annoying to deal with, especially when you go for a mine super first. So yellow made the wrong choice there. Does suppress the Grenadiers. Grenadiers do get immolated a little bit, but since they're on open ground and spread out, they took minimal extra damage. Our squad flanks the MG42, it's trying to set them up there. And we focus on the MG42 pretty hard there. MG42 will get decrewed. Rifle squad will have to sack himself if he wants to catch the MG. Conscripts push right forward. One conscript's suppressed, the other one's pretty healthy. Grenadiers maybe trying to catch the MG42. Nope, they can't do it now. Conscripts grab the MG42, and nice flank there by Yellow's teammate, by Blue, which allowed the Southern Wehrmacht player to lose quite a bit there. Not only lose the South, but also losing the MG. The powers of flanking. What was a quote in a couple euros too from one of the training videos? The F word gets thrown around a lot on the battlefield. The most important F word is flanking. You now have a 2-2-2 now in the build queue.
Scout car has arrived.
There's now, of course, plot a 2-2. Though I really do love the 250 half track, so it's sort of shame we don't see it. The 250 half track, in comparison to, say, the M3 from the Soviets, is they have the same health, but the 250 half track has like twice the amount of armor, effectively allowed to take a lot more abuse. This is one reason why I also like the German infantry doctrine, which also has 250 half track. But also get the 5-man squad as well. So, and nothing's more fun as a Wehrmacht as 5-man Flammen Warfare pioneers. Grenadiers coming for a flank. I have a feeling it's going to be a rifle grenade. Rifle grenade being casted. Fires. It's going to be good dodge. Last minute dodge. It took a bit of a hit there though. It's going to keep around, provide some fire support. Grenadiers do fall back. So is all guys alive there, and we'll keep them alive. Medical bunker there. No manpower bleed. Double Grenadiers here. One upgrade of G43s from the Jaeger Infantry, or not the Jaeger Infantry, Lightning War Doctrine. Aim explode in the field, medic explode in the field, and everybody has their healing on the field. We got 2-2, we got two 2-2s on the field. 2-2 advancing up north. Rock squads do not have access.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
No captain. Oh, we do have the captain there, just needs the activated structure. Flamethrower or Molotov connects with the Pioneers, but only by a small amount. G43 is rotating around. Conscript squad's getting forced and back. A rifle grenade casted. Flank CMG42, Captain G42. The rifle squad and Captain will force him back. I'm not sure what I meant by AT fire. We got the global sprint, tactical movement available, 20 seconds of global sprint, which is situationally okay. Our squad does get suppressed. Good pen down to 2-2. And 2-2 does get knocked out by the M180 gun. At about 3 seconds between the two shots to survive, which is rarely ever enough. You have to rely on the misses. Grenadiers do take a bit of damage, they do fall back. Red's doing a great job preserving manpower this game. M180 gun misses there. Pack 40 in the region, but I don't see any light armored asset for the allies. But you still always need to get out of Pack 40 sooner rather than later. Because you never know when something may pop up.
Now equipped to lay mines, sandbags, and build fighting positions. We can now deploy a smoke screen to blind the enemy.
Both of the allies have selected doctrine. We've got the Heavy Cav, as well as the Soviet Shock Army. Is this gun barrage? Nope, he is attacking a sandbag. Oh, he forced fire the ground there and actually does kill off the field object. Very nice. Flame Engineers getting ripped apart. Grenadiers seen some damage there. The Grenadier squad pushing forward is missing the rifleman. Rifle grenade fired, connects with that rifleman. Maybe the squad entirely gotten. Yeah, that squad's going down.
We're losing a
Not even close.
damn Krauts just wasted some of our riflemen.
Oh, Major just got deployed in the field. Or, nope, mechanize the captain upgrade. Now the Major's being deployed in the field. Conscripts advance way forward, force back the Grenadiers. Oh, there's this guns. Still forced from the ground, right? Yes. Rifle grenade does connect. Of course, heavy cover. She stuck to it, so it took a lot less damage.
The supply line just got cut off.
What the hell am I meant to do with these? Green is green
a capture point. We're all done. They're wise to us. Reinforcements in.
Grenadiers do fall back. A Thompson Rangers now pulled in the field. To force back the conscripts. Up north, got the captain and rifle squad straight forward.
Down to 300.
Rifle grenade does avoid it. And the grenadiers do fall back there. See, Wehrmacht player just spent some fuel. Got a Wehrmacht Panzer IV on the build queue. Red is building instruction now. We'll have enough for a Panzer IV as well. Nice full wipe there. So 2 Panzer IVs will be on the field relatively soon. The Soviet player has tier 4 built. Building nothing at the moment, so it's pretty far away from counter T-3476 or T-3485. Blue, of course, has an major field, and still needs some more fuel for a Sherman. But they're making good headways up north. But the Axis armor is going to be deployed on the field relatively soon. Shock troop conscripts forward against a fire onto the Grenadiers.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Rangers falling back, got some smoke being summoned there, the off-map smoke. May say the Rangers. Rangers looks like they will escape on out of there. Now the M1 AT gun being pursued there. Grenadiers engaging the riflemen.
Our supply line just got cut off.
Our squad does fall back there. Captain behind some heavy cover, what's left of it. And the Pioneers do fall back. Grenadiers need some medical supplies. Panzer IV straight forward, being upgraded to Pintle Mountain now. Red's Panzer IV supply almost deployed on the field. It is on the field. It can be upgraded with both upgrades, both the spotting scopes and the MG. They're currently being upgraded with neither. Try to hit that MG 42, the captured one. Panzer IV engaging the conscripts.
Enemy is taking our territory.
Looks he's gonna fall back. Does take a pen there. I think I'm gonna see the 2 upgrades soon. Good pens on the Panzer IV. Does take a hit from this gun. Captain pushes his way forward.
We are losing a sector.
Pioneer on the build queue for red, and the Grenadiers do fall back. Conscripts getting hit by the Grenadiers. MG-42, LMG firing away, hitting the captain. Russian squad captured the VP. Right now, the Axis players have pretty sizable advantage VPs. 478 versus 262. Panzer IV fires away, rolls missing the conscripts. AT grenade does connect on the 2-2. Bragg throwing the Grenadiers, forcing them back. Shock troops getting hit by the Panzer IV now. No Sherman tank just yet. He has enough resources now for the Sherman tank. Yellow right now needs a bit more resources for the T-3485. Oop, and looks like the Panzer IV does get hit. Double tap there. Some sort of, I think, major artillery. He has introduced some improved major artillery. Major does fall back there. Rock squad push way forward, and the Grenadier squad does fall back. Over here, 2-2 straight forward. M1 AT gun hits the 2-2. And 2-2 does go down. And AT gun does roll it, bounce on the OPW or the Wehrmacht Panzer IV. Very rare thing to see that bounce against the Austere Panzer IV. Austere Panzer IVs are actually pretty liable to be pinned by M42s even. They're pretty squishy. So the US AT guns are hyper lethal against this since it has such a high reload rate as well. Sandbags being built there. This gun hitting the sandbags. Now I got 234-85 in the build queue. The US player's going for nothing. He may be saving up for the Pershing. Needs a bit more fuel for that and a little bit more command points. Likely needs more fuel before he needs command points. Double AT gun there. So yeah, he's saving up the Pershing with double AT gun. Does throw a stick bomb. Does avoid it. Captain does fall back there. Rifle squad only has one bar. Shock troops fans way forward. Okay, we're going to see a frag here. Does fall back immediately upon seeing the shock troops. I see here's some artillery raining on in somewhere. Ooh. He's taking quite a bit of hits there from the artillery. And the ambulance took a hit as well. He's alive for now. Captain took another hit. This player appears to have all of his units still alive. But looks like Red's left 18's getting some great hits there. I'm sure to fall back. We do have now the T-385 here, and Captain Ninja 42, Zisgun. Conscript squad wounded, needs some reinforcements. Captain Ninja 42 could be very nice to keep that secure. Does get a pin down the Panzer IV. Pack 40 connects. Panzer IV connects. Pack 40 may hit again. Got an additional Pack 40 here. I think Majetta's going to be sitting up for the Tiger tank now. Pershing needs, what, 2.5 more minutes of fuel. And now got the major artillery hitting, being summoned on top of the MG-42.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
We heard a... Gotta be a bit careful. That's not what the ice is. Ice is a bit farther back. It just sort of sounded like something was getting destroyed. Conscripts. C3 now getting immolated. They are behind heavy cover. Pack 40 connects. And the T-485 needs to fall back at repairs. He does have one engineer for repairs. He needs perhaps a second one.
We have 200 points remaining.
Conscripts push way forward. We got the captain here as well. M42 does appear to be flanked. We got MG bunker here.
The bunker has been improved with an MG. The enemy is... We have a forward structure under attack.
Here, the artillery barrage running on in. Was the rifle squad got hit. Possible wipe here. Next round. Was the barrage maybe running a little bit short? Could just be the scatter though. It was indeed the scatter. Ambulance needs repairs, and maybe just relocate from now. Panzer IV getting hit pretty hard there. Not this one, so can't blitz. Almost touches one. Just need a couple machine gun bursts there to pick them out. Does have touches one. May want to use combat blitz now, or the blitzkrieg tactics. Since I missed there, blitzkrieg tactics activated. Does get penned there. Decrews one of the AT guns. Anti-tank grenade will connect, however.
Our panzer forces have been reduced.
Both AT guns does get decrewed. Panzer IV advancing. And now that the super close air support being summoned. Not sure why. There's no... It's anti-vehicle only. There's the T-485 to be hit by it. But it will be out of range shortly, but will be hit by 2 strafing runs now. Got hit there quite nicely, but that super close air support was summoned far too early. Pershing almost in the field. Rangers do stay alive from now. Oh, we got the short barrel Panzer IV command, or now pulling field. Very nice. And Magenta decides to go for another Panzer IV rather than going for a Tiger tank. It's in the Pershing. These players could eye for some Stugs. I think the aim just got exploded by the artillery. Lewis is getting hit by the artillery. He did dismount the medics there in time. That's good. They're not, I think they're a little bit as stupid as like the British medics. Nope, they got the abilities of the British medics. So they can just stick around, heal like the British medics.
One of our fighting positions is sustaining fire.
So this one says activated 30 seconds, so that's like the British infantry ability. Assuming it's just not mislabeled or misnamed. Panzer IV does take a hit there from a captured Pack 40. Magenta's going for a Stug. Not a bad idea versus the Pershing. Short barrel Panzer IV. He needs to get out of Stug as well. Oh, he does have triple AT guns. One of them's a captured AT gun, of course. Actually, two are captured M1 AT guns. I'm not sure how well double captured AT gun would be good versus Pershing. We may need to sink munitions into the Sable rounds. Gun took a direct hit there. Rangers leading the way. Let's see combined arms there by the US player. Does another good hit there. And here comes a 2-shot. That's actually exactly what US player needs right now. Let's place the AT guns. The AT guns are all pretty wounded, so they need to fall back, get healed. And oh, I think the artillery was a bit accessible because the US players are lacking a whole lot of squads right now. Oh, now the Soviet players getting barraged quite hard. Patricia does avoid the shots there, so we'll stay alive. The US player is getting hit, has been hit very hard. The Soviet player has a pretty good mixed assets. And SU-5 wouldn't be half bad at the moment. The US player still has a Pershing, so he has a couple of powerful assets. He has a reaction squad for repairs for the Pershing as well. The US player's composition is very strong, but very lacking. Small elite force right now for the US player. Recon passed by the US player, very nice. The Soviet player has enough for the 152mm artillery strike, which I believe it does crit engines. Pershing gets directed there on the Grenadiers. Well, at least that one Grenadier is omnipotent. I mean by that, he is now everywhere. Grenadier squad does fall back there. Rangers advancing. T-385 does take a pen, so now he can capture sectors. Pershing pushing forward. Grenadiers can fall back. A lot of bounces on the Pershing. Pershing does have decent armor, especially versus the US AT gun, which has the lowest armor penning AT gun in the game. But it makes up for high rate of fire. Absurdly high rate of fire. Grenadiers do get thrown away. Pack 40 does connect. And we got the Soviet artillery running in. Or was that Major? I think that's Major already. Yep, that was Major already. Torpedo Panzer IV is firing a smoke shot there. Very nice. Good utility. Fourth for the ground there. Rolls missing the wounded AT gun. Very close to getting them wiped out. Panzer IV firing away. Looks like Magenta did lose a Stug. Almost enough munitions for another super close air support. 485 rolls a miss there. Panzer IV needs some repairs, both of them. Not too wounded at the moment. And there's to take another hit there. Grenadiers advancing. Shock troops here. Eventually 1 shock troops. Troop air plans 4 makes it 3 of them. Frag grenade thrown. And the shock troops will escape on out there. Troop air plans 4 is taking a severe hit. Could see a Panzer Faust on the Pershing. Pershing may take out the short air Panzer 4. And 245 this good hit there as well. Allies have 112 tickets, the Axis is 147, but feels like the Allies are in pretty good position right now. Red did lose one of his artillery pieces. The other one may have went down to the Soviet artillery barrage. That may have what happened there. Stug and Left 18 went down right there. One of the Stug went down to the artillery. Barrage running on in. Yeah, right now I think Red should design for a Stug or 2. Good 18-gun shot there and there. 485 getting hit by him. It gets ripped apart. I'll hit by a whole bunch of everything. Now we do have the super close air support, but there's no armored assets down here. Pretty sure this player knows how to use it. Maybe he thought he needed it against the T-45, then he realized he killed it that quickly. So I'm not sure what the super close air support is supposed to do. Grenadier is trying to wipe out Pack 40. Well, it's a Pershing does throw a grenade there. Produce defend tank with grenades. AT gun sitting on up, trying to hit the Pershing. Now it feels like the Pershing's been bulletproof this most of this game. D42 says press the conscript, shock troops advance on this flank, Panzer Warfare by Magenta, so no Tiger tank. So that's double Panzer 4. He's been doing quite well with them. Pershing is basically on the Grenadiers. We have now a regular Sherman tank deployed to support the Pershing. Not a bad idea. Against Panzer IVs, Shermans do just well enough. Don't really need Jackson for it. Got short barrel Panzer IV on the build queue for red. I know it's a good asset, but right now he has enough fuel for a Stug as well. Sherman tank low of high explosive, left 18. In the Soviet player. It's almost fetching C3 as well. Takes out the bunker. Good hit there. One more well-placed hit will get Veteran C1 or Veteran C3. Katusha Barraging. That's just smoke there. There's Katusha Barrage hitting the MG42. And now left 18 is now Veteran C3. Grenades been thrown. As Warforce recently fired, has only 1 kill though, so it wasn't a great barrage. Good hits there on the Panzer IV. Rolls a miss there, and the other one does may get the decrewed. Does get decrewed. Grenadiers do decrew this gun. Pershing's also Veteran C2. Well, we already mentioned Veteran C2. Pershing throws frag against Grenadiers, but the short barrel Panzer IV does knock him out of the way from it. And goes down to a AT gun, sort of just thrown away there.
One of our panzers has been destroyed.
Catch the AT gun, trying to hit the Pershing again. Again gets another bounce. That Pershing's been bulletproof. That thing has received so many bounces today. That Pershing has taken, I think, a statistically low amount of damage from all these AT gun shots. Red has probably been really frustrated due to his lack of luck. Just being very unlucky. Because even against the King Tiger, I probably would get more pens than that US player's been getting. Here's in the Grenadiers. Just put that Pershing on a control group so I can rapidly go to it. Like right now. Because I'm just curious how unlucky he's been. Oh, we got some artillery barrage being brought in. I think it's major artillery. Yep, improved major artillery. Don't know if that's enough to kill a left 18. I think enough to decrew at least. Oh yeah, definitely going to. That was destroyed entirely. So one of the better rapid barrages I've seen. Pershing falls back entirely. Got good number of Panzer IVs by Magenta. Against Soviet, it's been doing quite well. The Allies are down to 160 tickets. The Axis players have 403. While the US players doing quite well, the Soviet players doing decent. Has lost one of the Katyushas, maybe from a left 18 barrage. Might have. Good hits on the Sherman tank, gets double tap, 3 Panzer, and there goes the Sherman tank. The captured AT guns actually did something finally, and the Panzer IV is getting hit pretty hard there. Katyusha barrage kneeling these guys here. We also got the offensive howitzer barrage from the Soviets. Somewhere. Still hunting for the Pershing. Pershing has plenty of health, and sends a miss there. And one AT gun connects to the Stug. Pack 40. Even more balances there. Yeah, the back roy's not been doing quite well with that Pershing. I think the Wehrmacht players has been getting. Reg has been unhappy with his performance with those guns. And 4-2 falling back.
Overrunning one of our capture points.
Did another AT gun just get grabbed? Stoke needs repairs. There's Pioneers for repairs, but they may need to repair themselves first. Pack 40 gets penned there. The Pershing's finally wounded.
Rifle squad ready for action.
And there's 2 injured rear echelon squads there for repairs. One is back the 5-man squad. .485 firing away.
Point is being overrun.
Looks like a telephone mine may have been there, sounds like. But he will not be able to capitalize on it. I wonder how long that telephone mine's been there. I have not noticed a single telephone mine this entire game, but that was definitely an audio line from the Jackson saying they hit a landmine. Double capture in favor of the Allies. Now triple capture. They have still a long way to win the game. X-Players have just needed 97 tickets, so not too far away from winning for them. Grenadiers do get hit. Good pen there on the 5485. Do close air support, now loading around. Transport do get hit, and hit again. Do pen there, he does pen the Pershing.
We have lost a pack gun.
Rangers do fall back. .485, push way forward.
The enemy is encroaching on our territory.
Future rocket barrage raining on in. Gets a good hit there. T485, force back the Grenadiers. Up north, Panzerwerfer does fall back. They got hit by a couple bullets. It could have been the Jackson trying to hit it. Red is now regular Panzer IV in the field. Stug advancing. Down south, Yellow has captured the VP. Up north, we do have the Pershing and Jackson pushing forward. Pershing gets a good hit there. Jackson fires away, and 222 does go down. That was a spotting scope, 222. Good hits on the Jackson. Jackson goes down. Panzer IV is pushing forward. Pershing may get overran. The only one Magenta's Panzer IV right here. Got Panzerwerfer barrage knocks out. Got an engine crit there onto the Pershing. Sure, Panzer IV needs power to fire turn on. Got some sort of big explosion back there. Blitzkrieg on the best C3 Panzer IV. Will rotate the turret around. Pershing has a pretty good turret rotation though for a heavy tank. Panzer IV goes down. Best C3 Panzer IV. This Panzer IV may go down as well. Does manage to get one shot there, but had enough health to survive. Got another telemine there, so there are actually more telemines in the field. AT guns falling back. Red's lost quite a bit there. Lost, of course, both artillery. Has one Panzer IV, lost a Stug. AT grenade connects on the Panzer IV, knocks out its gun. Down to minimal health. Sound like it's a bounce to me, but I think it was enough health left over. Rangers push way forward. T485 hits way forward. Rolls a miss on the Panzerwerfer. AT gun may connect. Future barrage running in. There goes Panzer IV. Panzerwerfer may be next. Panzerwerfer goes down. Panzer IV blitzes on back home, but one pen it will like to go down. It goes down. T485 goes down. Another T485 push forward with minimal health and needs to fall back. Soviet barrage raining on in right there. Rangers here hitting the Pioneers. 2 AT guns push way forward and pushing the way backwards. Red has lost pretty much everything. Grenadiers or Panzer Grenadiers, he has a lot of munitions. I think regular Grenadiers would be better than going for Panzer Grenadiers. Now, I mean, cheaper manpower, and he has munitions to go along with them. Panzer Grenadiers late game replenishment are not necessarily super great. LMG Grens tend to perform better in late game. Magenta is going for a full Panther. I say go for Tiger Tank. But May wants to move quicker than Tiger Tank since it is cheaper in fuel. This guy needs repairs desperately. Red should go looking for Panzer IV or Stug. As well as Grenadiers. He needs a bit of everything. He is combat ineffective right now. He only supports units. Yellow goes for another T485. Yellow has some fuel. He has plenty of ground units and a good mix of units there. So Yellow's composition is excellent, and also he's at pop cap. Blue has enough fuel and resources for another Pershing, and it will be available soon. And his first Pershing did excellent. Unusually great, I would say. Usually Pershing's a bit more fragile, but that thing was bulletproof. Red's going for Oswin? No. No. Panzer IV. Panzer IV Stug. No Oswin. Sure he has 2 AT... nope, he no longer has 2 AT guns. I was gonna say, yeah, sure he has 2 AT guns for AT, but no, they're decrewed, though he can recrew them here. They also need repairs. Panther received a bounce there. Panzer IV push forward. Panther gets another pen there. Right now the Allies have a triple capture in the favor, and the Axis players knocked down to 150 tickets. They maintain a very strong triple capture for a very short amount of time, or rapidly turn this game around. In fact, the Allies are in a winning position right now. Yellow has excellent composition. Blue has a good composition. And has some field against supporting shrimping. A light AT mine there. Wounding the engine of the Panther temporarily. 18 grenade connects. And the Allies have surrendered, or the Axis players have in fact surrendered. The Allies made a great comeback. This is Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. And it's getting a bit late for me, not to mention my back is starting to get aggravated. I've been having some back issues